So, hi everyone, it's Engineer Mima. And first, I hope those who are holding my bag, you're here. I know my face is puffy, my eyes. I was really into I'm given a very heavy task to do. And I was crying my heart out because I made istikhara to pray, ask God for guidance after giving the instruction and the green light, like, you're ready. But I was praying because honestly, I've been stabbed back to back for a very long time and I've lost so much. The people who are close to me are the ones who are doing the shit behind the scene and stabbing me. It's like whatever I do, they want to take it. So this is a huge task, but not only my guides are there to help me, and I've made my prayers. I've shown you also earlier the messages. And the other thing is, yes, I was told, even I'll just call him. I won't give the real name. Because they have ranks and names there in the matrix. I'll just say the master. The matrix master was like, yeah, that's your task. Go for it. Because by summer you need to collect all your money and I will have to travel. So yes, summer will have my money has to come. I have to be handed my money before summer. So around May, June, because there's construction work. I'm leaving the matrix, but I was told, go and finish what your brother started because it's stuck. Building that is going to be like, you're going to project that energy to many people to also do construction work, but it's also going to give you that, it's like a foundation for your stability and your protection outside the matrix, because we are going to be like there. It's hard even to explain. Like, we're going to be there, like we're going to have our 3D place where we will now be able to cash in for you all the keys that you need and the people around you. And the main first task after this matrix is those who are also close to me. Don't ask me how it will happen, but that's what they told me. The one who are really closer to you and have been loyal, holding your back, fighting your battles, construction is the first assignment we are going to give them, because without someone having 4 walls and stability, they will not be able to do anything. So they have to have something of their own. It's not renting, it's like being house owner. And so that either you can be building or you can be in the process of buying your own house. So most of those people who are around me, when I leave the matrix, that was the first homework I was told. It will be housing. I have to work on the housing. So a lot of money is needed. We need to collect. I have a 2, not 1. Even though the other one is my brother mostly, but I was told you need to collect because you're going to also get your own land and get to build something. It will be, it's so much. I don't need to share that anyway. So I said, what I'm about to do, the team Rasasi, stay on the side, and I know it consists of different people. And thank you to that person who said I'm a racist, but also whatever. I don't care. Only God knows my near. I've helped people in the villages when I'm thirsty and hungry, and I will stay until midnight without food in the month of Ramadan, and they're total strangers, and they're black. So before you call me a racist, think twice. Ask those who know me. But thank you for that message. So what I need is those who hold my bag first. We need to talk about this, then we'll go to science. This is very important. I'm ready to go and get gold. I'm not going. I can't touch the bag. I can't do anything. But I have specific instructions for this. The ones holding my bag, 2 loyal people will have to travel. First, Ronan Keating, you have my, I know the bag is sealed, the lotto win. Even if it's under Audrey, they know what they have done, that money needs to come. You're holding it. Unless you fucked up and chose to betray me, of which you'll not be able to use that after long. But I know you have the bag. I know there is loyalty between me and you. May I ask? Ronan Keating is still holding the bag, or did he betray me for the lotto? If he's still holding and sealed, the bag is sealed, protected, please rotate. If he betrayed me, stand still. I know you have it. So we have more than enough. You're the first option. The second option, it can be from my own bag. I have Rabbi who has my bag. I have Virgos who have my bag. There's a Scorpio who has my bag. And the others who I don't need to mention. There's one Capricorn who also has my bag, and many others. But this is how we're going to go down. See where the finances are going to be easily accessed. We are starting with this specific, I'm given specific instructions. I was checking the market today, and that's why I told Ibrahim Burkina Faso, because being the president, to have access to gold there. There's a lot of gold. The project is gold. There's a lot of gold there. I will need a minimum of 10 kilos to start with, a maximum of 20 kilos to start with. 21, 22. Don't give me 18, don't give me 14. 21, 22 carat. I checked the market price. Now this goes to those, so that's where your part, Ibrahim. I need that. Burkina Faso. Don't tell me there is nothing. They've given me instruction already. There is more than that, but they told me start with that. 10, maximum 20. I should not cross 20 for now. There's a reason, and I will explain why. But Burkina Faso, they've already shown me even the faces of those people who are going to give. Don't do any khiyana. And these women, African especially, if you're coming with your drama, stay out. I need people who are really going to do it. This is very heavy, because should we fail, we are going to be stuck here in the... My time is up because I've been there for long, but people are going to be sacrificing with their own time. Yeah, judgment is here. It's like a judgment, the final test of integrity. So there is judgment, and this judgment I will explain also in details why. There's too much slow help coming in. I spoke openly and I was very neutral when it comes to Palestine and Israel. Honestly speaking, there are many people displaced already, and there is no way we can stop Rafah. People are good at talking. They're saying, don't invade Rafah, but there is so much. What did I tell you? You're going to find money. You're going to find so many things. You find there are even in bunkers down there, they're living a luxury life, but out there is war, and the others civilians are getting hurt. I know Egypt, I don't know if you're going to agree with this, but these are the instructions I was given, and I will even take this oath with the Quran here. The reason why I cried so much, because I'm scared to be betrayed. I've been betrayed a lot, and this is not little money. It's a lot of money. But I leave it in Allah's hand. I leave it in God's hand. I prayed, and they gave me a good, like a green light. Whatever I'm going to invest, I was told how to split it. That's why I was sitting and doing all the calculation, and that's why I came straight to you, Ibrahim. You will need to stand up and help me here. Part of the profit, I'm not supposed to take it. Nobody's supposed to take it. We are going to, as in Egypt, I've already seen, yeah, you're trying to construct some places, but I'm asking you. And this please goes to all the Arab world. If you can talk with Egypt, just even if it's a small part where between two borders, there's a place called Nomad's Land. That is a center where a place where two countries can't claim that area. It's always like neutral. Use the Nomad Land, please, and build tents like the ones in Mina when we go for Hajj. Those who have gone for Hajj, you know how it feels like. Tents like in Mina. Can take a structure sample from Saudi Arabia and build such tents whereby it's comfortable. If there is to be put AC, if it's about to be put heater, depending right now the weather there, how it is. It's a little bit cool, I think. And at least a thick carpet, even if you can't afford mattress, but there is a thick carpet, and get them blankets. I'm not rich, and I'm not saying this, I'm just giving the instructions, as I said. And that's why I cried so much, because it's a task, big task. And I know there will be a lot of international barriers, but you know what? Today I was very angry when I saw a security company is scrutinizing Palestinians, and they're employing them so that they can fix a fence, of which is going to be also for security for you, Israel. And people were out there talking, even in politics, and saying bad things. It's a slave Shabbat right now. We light candles, we sit and pray and eat, we break breads. Just like the way you sit and break bread and then you say thank you to God because of Shabbat, they also need that bread. They don't even have the luxury of sitting on the table like the rest. But even on the floor, they need that bread. So giving them a job, at least to earn money and bring a bread there at home, which is difficult even to find, because you see how the whole place is displaced. But when they have that money, at least they can buy, even if from the border, from the hawkers, they can get something to eat for their family. Why are you angry? Why do we have to show double standards? That they don't deserve to get that job when they're scrutinized by a security company with all the information and identity. And even when they're working, there's security full time there. They can't do any harm. You can't come to fix the fence. Those who are selected to fix the fence, why are you creating problems for them? This really pissed me off. And I think because it's Friday, I was praying today and I was cleaning, I was like, I felt so hurt. Why are we humans betraying one another? We can't punish the entire Palestine because of Hamas. Yes, Hamas are assholes and terrorists. With their Hezbollah, I don't support them. But we can't kill innocent women and children and old people and punish them because of the Hamas mistake. The blunder was Palestine. You are betrayed by your own people because of your psychophancy. They were using religion as a shield. And that's how they always do. They brainwash people. I have talked with people they were trying to be wooed into Al-Shabaab, right down in Mombasa. They were trying to be wooed. And the first thing they say, they will always show you videos how people are being slaughtered. They will always gaslight you like, do you see this world is nothing? Jannah is better and this and that. If you die as a martyr, there are many ways you can die as a martyr. Drowning, not by suicide, throwing yourself. But a person who drowns dies as a martyr. A woman who gives birth and dies within the 40 days she gave birth, she dies as a martyr. There are many ways people die. If someone kills you, you die as a martyr. But you don't go out killing people and you claim you're a shahid. That's not shahid. You are a kuffar. Because you're even taking your life before your time. And we're not allowed to do that. So it really, really made me angry. But I don't know how this will go. This is why I was told, you know what, you're ready. You think you're not ready, you're ready, Mima. Whether you have enough finances or not, I start with this small thing. Ask Egypt, help us with the nomad land so that we can just shelter these people, like build a Haima, like, because it's temporary. Then if you want, all goes well, these tents can be destroyed or can be just put back in, resell in other places. Refugee camps in other land, they want to buy it, they can do it. Recycling the materials, it's also possible. But that's what we need. The main reason this project I'm told to do, and it's a test for many people, it's because of, I was told, just like what you see in Mina, in Mecca, when you go for Hajj, ask them to build the same tents and let those people get secured there. Then the invasion and all that shit can continue. But at least they are going to be in a safer place. Yes, you can even secure and fence that place, Egypt, that they should not cross and come to town. But at least you know they have a safe place where they can sleep comfortably. There is water, there is food supply, they can eat, and the children will not be terrorized. And especially old people. So this is not much, but this is like a gateway, like a Bismillah. I was told to do it. And I'm splitting the profit. For this project, I will take only 30% for myself and keep it in my bag, those who are holding my bag. 70%, it should all go and get them tents, carpets, blankets, so those people can be secured and moved quickly. I know it's not even going to be much. This can only maybe accommodate less than 50 families, less than 50 families, or even less than that, maybe 20 families. But I was told, you open the door, God will bring the rest. Allah will help you. That's what I'm saying. United Nations right now, I know so many talks will come, no financing now. I'm not talking on behalf of UN, RWA, or anything. This is personal. I was given this task, do it. You'll take 30%, pocket it, keep it for yourself. 70% goes straight to the proceedings where they buy these amenities quickly and get secured, because it's about to get rough. For the Arab world, if they really need to help, then you can chip in, extend. People who can give diapers for children, people who can also bring carpets. If they want to add more tents and whatever, of course we will need more. Those who are willing to do it. And there should be no charity organization rising up and starting this BS where they will start to pocket and refinance Hamas. No. That is why I'm telling you, those who are holding my bag, this is a very big task here. And it's going to be neutral. It's not about the Jews. It's not about the Christians, Hindus, or the Muslims. This needs to be done. And I will dare any Jew to come and say anything here. Because you know what? Some of that parcel of gold that is coming, I'm sending it straight to Israel, and you are going to buy it. Because I was told to do that. You will buy it, because that contribution also will go and help these people. You will not understand now, but you will thank me when the war is over. The contribution that is going to go there. And I don't want to hear about we are not taking any coin from Israel. We are having embargoes. I'm not here for that bullshit or international sanctions. This is pure humanitarian. So yeah, thank you to those who are going to stand up for me, and they will do it. Even if you're going to face a little bit of resistance, but stand up. So this is how we're going to go. I checked the market price today. 1 kilo already, it's at 59,924. 59,924 euros. I checked in euros, I didn't check in dollars. In dollars, it will be in the 60s for a kilo. If we go for 10 kilo, we'll have to spend I'm just telling you the rough number, but first I will show you, I will explain a bit. Like in the market, if we, like the price of 10, it will be 599,241.7. If we go for 20, we will go up to 1,198,483.4 euros. What we are going to do here, that's why I chose Ibrahim, Burkina Faso. I know you know how this game goes, because you know I've done this. When we don't look at the international market, this is just the framework we have. And the prediction is in the next, because it's holiday, but upcoming next week, it will increase. The market price will go up approximately by 0.24. So if we look at 10 kilos, there might be approximately more to add around, we have to calculate around extra 1,438.19 euros. So we'll be talking about the 600,000 plus for 10. But this is the market price. The reason why I told you, Ibrahim, is because you're going to give me the ground price. The ground price, you always know, it's dropping normally. For me personally, when I do it and I get something from the ground price, it drops. Even the minimum they will give you is 30% off what's in the market, because you're getting straight from the source. Fresh, straight from the source, minus whatever the price is, 30% off. So let's say if I take 10 kilos from you, Ibrahim, I will expect a discount of 179,772.51 less. That's less 30%. But I'm sure you can give me lesser than, you can give even more percent than that. I can even get maybe more, 50, 40. Because from the ground, you always know it's always cheap. Sometimes I have seen deals personally. We seal them with 50%, 50-50 as per the market price. And then we come to the market and sell it and make good profit. So I just gave an estimate of 30%, but I'm sure you can give lesser than that. You're the president, Burkina Faso, and there is a lot of gold there. You can't tell me shit. And I told you, there is enough. So I'm starting with very little, but because I follow my instructions, and there will be eyes following every step here. I don't want to mess even for 1 minute. Gemini. There can be a Gemini and a Cancer. They want to cause a lot of confusion here. These people need to be kicked out quickly. Quickly. They need to be kicked out. A low vibrational Cancer is involved here, and they want to do it with their partner. Can be even a karmic mother. I'm following my instructions here. See? I'm following my guides and this partnership to go through. Fire sign, very significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person wants to, there's someone who's going to be sneaky here. They want to steal this. Open your eyes, because they will not succeed. And they want to do it to the Capricorn. They will not succeed it. Because they're going to be caught. They're going to be caught. And how you're going to matrix? They will not reach where they're going, because someone is already manifesting a triangle of deception. That's why I was crying. A triangle of deception. And this will be a Cancer who is involved here. Low vibrational cancer. They've already planned the whole thing. They want to take it. But it's up to you, Ibrahim. There's a reason I was told to come to you, not to go to any other person. I have many connections. Someone who was trying to be Issa today also tried to contact me and I refused. If Issa wants to talk to me, he will call me direct, not send messages just to get an entry here. Yeah. This person wants to run away from poverty. I told you it can be a water sign. This is how they're going to be testing their poverty, because I'm speaking the truth. And this earth sign, she wants to collect money. Can be a Leo involved here, but I'm telling you the truth. Whatever they're planning, just know they're going to be caught halfway. There's an emperor who's going to be crying here. Well, it can be I hope it's not too Haile Selassie, because you are one step away from getting a very big downfall in your life. I hope it's not you and the group of Ethiopia. Yeah, I knew it. Protect yourself. There's a tower here. It's not going to work your way this time. So, I've given you the information. It's either we go for 10 kilos or we go for 20. This is how we want. 2 people only. Timbrasasi, not yet. Your job is coming. First, I'm dealing with this. Why am I told you to stay on the standby? Once this profit has been achieved, your job now it will be to mobilize the necessities and the things which are going to be needed for them to have this place set. So already your first assignment is connect the 10 men, start talking with Egypt to get the nomads land. A place near the border where they can be secured. The first assignment for the Rasasis. Then I will give you the next instruction. For those holding my bag, this is your first assignment. Ibrahim, you provide for us. As I've given you the price market and your prediction what is upcoming next week. Yep, 0.24% is going to increase. The faster we get, the good. The profit is going to be. If you give us at a good price, yeah, we can sell well. If you can get it less than 30% of market price from the ground, well and good. But we will need also certificate of clearance. And the person who is going there, if you have my bag, make sure you're going to go with someone who has a license for gold. Certificate of clearance, especially from United Nations, they have to clear minerals, the mineral department. Make sure they give you a certificate. Then, if it's 10 kilos, you can even travel with it on board. It's no problem. Because after 17 kilos on board, they will not allow you. They will not allow you to carry it like in hand luggage. So that's why I said 2 people need to travel. If we go for 20, you have to split. Give one person 10, give one person 10. Out of these 10 kilos, they will have to be split. 5 kilos straight to you, Israel, and you will buy them. That's your punishment. Straight, no talks. You will buy them, and you'll give me the best price. The next 5 kilos, Saudi Arabia, you're buying it. I don't want to hear stories. I'm giving you countries that have been selected. 5 kilos is coming straight here to Europe. German, France, or Italy. One of you will have to take, because your triangle is like that. There's a triangle. German, France, or Italy. Someone has to take it. And the last 5 is going straight to India. No stories. That's the first batch. Should we get only 10? Then split it in the Middle East. Israel will take, and the other one will take. The reason why USA I didn't select is because there is something bigger coming for you. Just relax. Unless Europe fails, USA will take it. But I know Europe will not. Because for them, there was given 3 countries and I was sure a triangle already. One of them will take it. 5, 5, 5, 5. Should you fail, 2, then it goes straight to Israel, and the other one will stay either. If it is UAE, if it is Saudi Arabia, you will take. No installments. The money comes, the goods comes in, whoever is there, make sure the transaction goes clean. 30%, save it for me. 70%, make sure you don't take a single coin. Remember the card we started with. Make sure you don't take a single coin. Straight and buy everything. Do not hand over the money to anyone. If you know you can't do it, make sure now, that's what I'm saying, the Rasasi team, this will be your humanitarian first assignment. There is something coming for you. Don't assign this to any humanitarian organization and give them and build and this and that. It should be, if you're talking to the Egyptian government, they have to help. Let them give you the help. There is enough youth programs there. Let the government step in. Because the moment you add humanitarian organization, you are going to invite Hamas to mind control them and give them money, and the next thing, betrayal. So if there's humanitarian program coming, the Arab world wants to help, please bring the materials that are needed. If you have, one can give carpets, the other one bring clothes, the other one can bring pillows, the other one wants to bring blankets, materials. Don't send cash. Buy the stuff, assign them to the youth program. We have, like in Kenya, we also have like youths who are trained and they do all this community work. So definitely every country has that section of the military where the youth, they can step in and do this military community work. Assign it to them. Do not give to any humanitarian program, because once these people come on board here with their community groups, you have given a leeway to Hamas. And that is what we're trying to kill. Help without any interference from an outside source. NGOs are a big source. Right now, they're the only hope that Hamas wants to have one loophole with NGOs, and they will sweep in and rewire themselves back. And that's what we need to step on board. The government has military youth. If there are any other Arab countries we want to also volunteer, send your volunteers there. And they can do it. Or you can give a check where temporary workers to work, yes. Pay the government will pay them and they can work. But make sure there is no corruption, because failure to do so, it can ruin everything. That's why Egypt, you are in a very tighter situation. It's a huge judgment because you are the nearest border there. Forget about Syria. Syria, they can't do anything. They need help themselves, but that's not my project. They need a place to rest. I see it's happening because these people need a lot. But inshallah, it's not about getting recognition or anything. It's about the quick help that is needed. This has happened in the past life. It has happened in the past life. War and displacement. Be careful of a woman who will want to control everything. This woman's cycle is over, but she wants to hold on. Don't listen to her. Move forward with someone who is much better. There is a Cancer. Be very careful. Someone will burden you. That's what I'm telling you. Team Cancer, you don't need anybody here. I don't know. We leave. Take proper people who can do this shit. Don't take anybody, because some people are here thinking this is how they're going to make money. Not only do they know, it's gonna turn into a curse and they become very poor. I know someone is talking because they want to do everything. Gemini, Virgo, maybe they want to steal this project, especially that group of Shebilo and Australia and Samira. I know what you're trying to do. And I know they're stalking because they want this so bad. But there's an air sign coming to tell you. Whatever you're going to do, there's a hand of God in it. Just know. I'm a Libra and that's why I came with a lot of, I cried for justice. And inshallah, the money will flow, yeah. But they also need to get what they're supposed to get. Just an Aquarius is going to be heartbroken. I'm also heartbroken right now. So I'm telling you, you can see from my face, I cried a lot. But I have to manifest this. It can be a water sign, very significant. And there's a woman going to jail, whether she likes it or not. It can be also this great group of people. Their time is up. I have God. And those who are going to work with me, yeah. Inshallah, we will make it. So I've given you the figures. And I hope there will be no betrayal. I've done my part. If you're going to betray me, it's you and your God. But as I said, do not involve a lot of organizations. And the Arab countries, if you can get the materials, it's going to be much better. For me, the money that I'm giving, the 70% from what I will get, please. What is mine, keep it. When I'm ready, I will tell you I'm out of the matrix. I need my bag now. But 70%, don't mess it up. And it's not about religion. I told you. That's why even the Rasasi group, I said every faith has to come in. And if it's not about black people from different country and different religion. No, I said every faith. There will be Hindu, there's a Jew, there will be Jews, there will be Arabs, there will be Africans in the team. And there will be Asians. 5 groups, every community will be represented by 2 people in the Rasasi group. I just gave you names. Every race, or should I say religion, 2 people. Because they're supposed to be 10. That's how you're going to bring unity. Someone from Asia, China, maybe they have good connection with tents. They can get them cheaper. Get the structure from Saudi Arabia. Ask them, they can help you. But Egypt, we need you to help. I don't know Egypt will agree with this. Nomad's land. Will Egypt give the nomad's land? We can build the tents and keep the people in safe places, the Palestinians, before getting deeper into Rafah. If they can get a safer place for it. Egypt, thank you in advance. I know it's going to be shaky, but it's temporary. It's temporary. Once everything goes back to normal, they will rebuild their homes and go back. Yeah, give them a new beginning. Even though there's a Leo who wants to control the narrative here, don't do it. And don't use my son as a leeway. Don't like that. This is a very sensitive issue. That's why I cried my heart out. Because whenever there is money, there is fitna. And whenever there is fitna, that is where there will be bloodshed. And I'm talking to you not because of color. It's Mariam, or it's the door, or I'm Mima Muhammad Libi. Mima, Bilal's mother. Not colors here. Not here for colors or representing anyone. Yeah. So I'm telling you, they were betrayed. And I know. I've been betrayed also so much. And there will be someone who wants to give me a 10 of swords here. But whoever's going to do it is going to end for them. Their whole life is going to come into a standstill. Investments, finances. The water sign involved here. But there, I see that, you see, we have ancestors. We have people also in the high places, organizations, secret societies. They're going to see this through. Yeah, they're going to have the place to have their safety before more attacks and raids get there. So I hope this can be worked very quickly. Because there will be, I'm telling you, it's going to get nasty. It will get nasty. Yeah. Before the upcoming new moon, I hope everything will be set. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, they're going to be speaking here. One is going to be speaking the truth, the other one is going to oversee the money. Someone is, there will be someone who wants to, yeah, there was someone who was trying to cause this confusion. This person will be eclipsed here. They wanted to do illegal activities, but that's why I spoke earlier. I said, do not involve NGOs. Deal government to government straight. Donations are coming, give them to the military straight, they will fix it. Involving NGOs is giving a ticket to Hamas to refuel themselves and rebuild themselves. Make sure these people who are shifting to the next border of Egypt so that they don't bring problems. Ideas. Give them ideas. Let them have them, hang them. They have their places like 10. Just like if you know, watch the videos of me, I will post them also. When you go into the tent, they're all enclosed. They have their numbers there and they have their main entry. So at least they're more safe and it's more hygienic, the environment. And there's this stara. Because even we are told in Islam, when you cover and protect your fellow brother or sister, tomorrow, inshallah, Allah, on the day of judgment, when we have nothing, the shade will come under you to protect you. When there is no shade, Allah will give you a shade there. Not only that, but you are also going to have your stara. That means you're not going to be exposed because we're going to be having no clothes there. But Allah will give you a veil as a form of protection and shielding your nafs because you chose to protect another person. I don't support Hamas. I will never support them. And I'm really hurt. It's because I was betrayed by someone very close to me who went to start all this assault when there was no fight. They just picked it up and started attacks, which escalated to a war. And many people have died. And that's why I stopped even giving global predictions for now. Since that was the last time. The rest I was just giving like tips. But I've never sat and wrote another global prediction. But my copycat is always on my phone, stealing and trying to pretend like they're writing, but it's all stuff. And then they organize crime families. They're out here staging those situations. But personally, I stopped. Because can you imagine, you're out there trying to help the globe, giving them information like, hey, this is happening, this is happening. And someone used it for a terrorist organization just to start shit for no reason when people are about to make peace and have talks to find a solution. And somebody just started a war out of nowhere. A war that was uncalled for. The least I can do now is this. I'm not rich, as I said. But I know whatever I have worked for, I have, alhamdulillah. I manifest a lot and I've been working a lot. But I have no access to my finances until I'm out of this matrix. But I have people holding my back and some have used them, but others are really loyal to me. So those who are loyal to me, this is a task. You will have to travel 2 people. And I'm told men. 2 men. They show me 2 men. Is it men, or we can send a female also to go and collect the goods? If it's only men, please rotate. Yeah. Be careful. Make sure you have everything because you might meet unexpected events there. But 2 men. So I will say go for 20. We will make good profit. But Ibrahim, get us the price, the best price. Remember, when you help others, God will also help you and your country. And to those who think this is going to be an opportunity to launder your cocaine money, because I can see right through you, and this stupidity of Australia, I'm seeing right through you. Don't even try it, because this is going to be suicide. If you know you're not going to play clean, stay out of this. So you will see Ronald Keating and the people who have my bag sit and talk. Either you will pull it from the lotto bag, or you're going to pull it from the money I have. We have enough contacts. I'm not going to release my buyers, gold contact buyers and gemstones, but I'm so sure if I mention Israel, there are people already here who have links. We even have a whole group in Mannheim, in Hessen. They buy. But in Middle East also we have plenty. But please, do not pave way for finances to be anybody do donations. Buy the stuff. We have the Middle East, if you want to do maybe in your mosques or wherever, the government, they want to donate, yeah. But do not involve NGOs. It will bring problems. And that's what we're trying to avoid. And when it comes to the work, let the military youth groups handle the work. For the team of Rasasi, as I told you, participate in the negotiations. Maybe you're not good in that. One of those people who are like in my team, oversee what these people can do. For example, how are they going to contribute in mobilizing whatever materials are going to come in where to reach Egypt. So that's their first assignment. I know people are going like, yeah, we're gonna make money. It will come. You don't get a job and immediately get the money. No, you have to work. Your assignments, and you're gonna be tested. This is your first test. So you're going to see how you're going to be structuring as a group to bring this thing together, to have them have their amenities. For those handling the bag, you are in the most sensitive position. Ibrahim, please, again, I'm calling you again and again. Make sure the papers are clean, because I don't want to be called in any court and be caught up in any of these dramas of, black gold, blood diamonds. And we're not dealing with diamonds, okay? But blood gold. And you know how the penalty is. And that's why I said, make sure there's 2 people who are going to oversee everything. We have a lawyer here. Make sure you go through every last detail and digit. And then put all the papers in order. It will come later. A time will come, you will need all this information. So document everything. And as I said, I've chosen the places. USA, you might feel like I'm rejecting you. No, I'm going as per the instruction. Your time is coming. US is going to be bigger than what you expect. Just be patient. But you can help. Help oversee all these things. Please. Will Burkina Faso provide for us the gold at the best price? If they will, especially from Ibrahim, please rotate. Okay. Thank you, Ibrahim, in advance. Will the Middle East contribute in bringing the materials so we can build tents in the nomad land? Inshallah. Regardless, whatever has happened, the damage is done, but we can't leave them out like that. And seasons are changing. It will get very warm very soon in Middle East. Right now it's already cold. I was so sad. I saw a video today. A woman was carrying a dead child, and the child died because of lack of medication. This is what I was trying to say. You see, the problem was the sycophancy of the Palestinians. The places where it's like hospital, where people go and get treated, that is where Hamas was taking, like using them as a shield. How will those people not get treated? But who is to be blamed? I'm also blaming you. Sometimes I say, yeah, we all feel sorry, but when you look at the big, it's the brainwashing that was I hope this is going to be a big lesson and a turning point in your entire lives, Team Palestine, to differentiate that you can love Allah and you can worship Allah, but you don't need to pledge loyalty to another human being and seek his or her protection. The one who protects you is God. The one who protects you is Allah. Where are they right now? People are suffering. They're living in luxury, in hotels, while children are sleeping on mud floor with no carpet, nothing, and it's wet. That's pneumonia in the making. But I was out here, everybody's judging me, and until today, people are still judging me. She's racist, she's this, she's that. I was even, back then, the people were, Tu Jahil was sending me spells. She's Jinni Yahudi. She has the genius of Kabbalah and misjudging me. But it's okay, when you don't know anyone and you just hear stories, you can judge me any way you want. But deep down, I know who I am. I won't discriminate. Today, if I see also Israel is attacked and they're in dire situation and children are being hurt, I will also help. They don't know that whatever they're going to buy and that contribution comes to build those tents, that's their protection for their children. And that's why I'm telling you, you will buy those things, whether you like it or not. It will be sent there and you will buy that gold because that money is going to protect you and your children too. It's more like a sadaqah. And I'm telling you on this Shabbat Eve. Now let me see someone open their mouth and say anything here. Because sometimes we have these Zionists which are just out of control, like they're not human. So for this message, I'll stop here. I have some ancient science information to share with you a little bit. I will stop this video and then return because I don't want to mix this too. This is strictly for the assignment I was given about the gold and everything. Let me see. Okay. Told me before you go, pull the verses. So okay. I've already pulled the verses when I've after istikhara. Let's see. Surah At-Tawbah, repentance. And this goes to, it's part 11, so Aquarian is very significant here. And then we have Taurus, 0, that's nothing, and Aries, 1. And then we have the verse from 116, which is 11:6. Virgo, Aquarius. Unto Allah belongeth the dominion of the heavens and the earth. He giveth life and he taketh it. Except for him, you have no protector nor helper. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Team Palestine. Stop pledging sycophancy just because someone carries a banner. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah comes from here. Here. Not from a banner and a sycophancy of a person that you follow. They are going to be responsible for all the bloodshed that has been shed. But you, personally as a Palestinian, don't be a sycophancy at all. And to the Jews now, as I said, those who have, they act like they're heartless. Like, why should we employ these Palestinians to fix the gates and this and that and the fence and da 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 da? And I've explained to you. That was very wrong. repentance. Go and do your tawbah. At least this is Shabbat Eve. Use this Shabbat and make your prayers. Not as a Jew, not just as a human being. That yeah, I was wrong. Doesn't your conscience eat you up? Forget the religion and races? Allah turned with favor to the Prophet, the Muhajirs, and the Ansar. Egypt, this is you now. Muhajiruns and Ansar. Remember when the Prophet left his country? Left his city, Mecca? And he had to go. He was a Muhajirun. He was on Hijrah. He had to go because it was not safe for him anymore. But the Ansaris took them and they gave him a haima, tent, and they provided for him until when he was ready. Now he settled and built his life there. You don't need to have like a permanent Muhajiruns in Egypt, but this temporary step you're going to take, it's the same. That's why we had the past life card, 6 of Cups. It's history repeating itself. You're going to be tested. And mind you, even during the arrival of the Prophet ﷺ in Medina, the Jews were also there and they welcomed him. And he lived next to the Jews. So that's why I'm saying not all Jews are Jews like the nasty ones, but the other ones who really like understand humanity, and especially if you really are enrooted into the Kabbalah. Kabbalah is all about what? Humanity. What was the reason of Bar Yochai? Bar Yochai was kept on the side alone, but when he came out, he was the healer. His part of humanity was out there to help people. And that's why he's always seen as one of the most pious person in this world. And he was extremely gifted. So yeah, Al-Kamalu Lillah, the perfect one is God. But it's time everyone has to take a role here and make tawbah, all of us. We see those things, we can't do much, but the least we can do, let's encourage one another. And to those who know you fucked up, it's time to do your tawbah. And also to the Palestinian, you can't always attack all the Jews. Some Jews are not even involved in this. But this is where when war comes, it doesn't choose. When harka comes, it doesn't choose. Everybody is mixed up there. But we need to also have that consciousness in us. You're not doing it for her or for him. What about those kids? They're innocent. Do it for them. And it goes to both parts. So, 117, Surah At-Tawbah, repentance. The verse says, Allah turned with favor to the Prophet, the Muhajirs, and the Ansar, who followed him in a time of distress. After that, the hearts of a part of them had nearly swerved from duty. But he turned to them also, for he is unto them most kind, most merciful. He turned in mercy also to the 3 who were left behind. They felt guilty, to such a degree that the earth seemed constrained to them for all its spaciousness, and their very souls seemed straitened to them. And they perceived that there is no fleeing from Allah and no refuge, but to Himself. Then He turned to them that they might repent, for Allah is oft returning, most merciful. O you who believe, fear Allah and be with those who are truthful. I'll stop there. So this goes to everybody. And it is the sealing of this Surah At-Tawbah. If you had an agenda, you want to take advantage of this